We shall see one more type of continuous probability distribution called as exponential distribution. The continuous probability distribution having the probability density function f of x as equal to alpha into e power minus alpha x for all positive x values for x greater than 0, and f of x will be equal to 0 otherwise. For those x values which are not greater than 0, f of x will be equal to 0. So for x greater than 0, for positive x values, f of x is alpha into e power minus alpha x, where this alpha is some positive constant. So the continuous probability distribution with the probability density function f of x given by this is called as an exponential distribution. And for an exponential distribution, its mean is 1 by alpha, its variance is 1 by alpha square, and a standard deviation which is denoted as sigma, which is actually equal to root of the variance, which will be equal to root of 1 by alpha square or 1 by alpha. So for an exponential distribution, remember this. Mean will be equal to this alpha itself in the probability density function f of x, whatever the coefficient of e power, the exponential factor e power minus alpha x comes, that alpha, or in the power of e power, whatever the coefficient of x comes, that is taken as minus alpha, and from minus alpha you can get what is alpha. So that alpha will be itself the mean of exponential distribution. Variance will be 1 by alpha square, and standard deviation is 1 by alpha. Now we shall go some exercise questions. If an exponential variate means exponential random variable, another name given is variate, random variable. If x is an exponential variate with the mean 3, then find these probabilities. Probability that x is greater than 1, probability that x is less than 3. In this question it is clearly said that x is an exponential random variable. So since x is an exponential random variable, the probability density function of this exponential distribution of x is given by f of x is equal to alpha into e power minus alpha x for x greater than 0 and 0 otherwise. Now to complete this, we need to calculate this coefficient alpha, and it is said in the question that mean is 3, but mean of this exponential distribution is 1 by alpha. So given mean as a 3, that means you have to equate 1 by alpha to 3. You get alpha as equal to 1 by 3. Hence the probability density function f of x can be written as, by putting alpha as equal to 1 by 3, it is 1 by 3 into e power minus 1 by 3 into x. Minus 1 by 3 into x means e power minus x by 3 for x greater than 0 and 0 otherwise. So once you get the probability density function f of x, then you can calculate any type of probability under this exponential distribution. So we are having the probability density function f of x. Clearly we have it as equal to 1 by 3 into e power minus x by 3 for all positive x values, and for all the other values which are not greater than 0, for all these other values f of x will be 0. Now the first one, probability that x is greater than 1. We have seen in that continuous probability distribution, probability that x is greater than a and less than b means integral from a to b f of x dx. So here probability x of x greater than 1, chance of x being greater than 1, probability that x will be taking values greater than 1. So no upper limit. Greater than 1 means lower limit is 1, upper limit is infinity. Integral from 1 to infinity f of x dx, and for all positive x values f of x is 1 by 3 into e power minus x by 3. So integral 1 to infinity means here the x values are all positive. So in place of f of x you can write 1 by 3 into e power minus x by 3. Straight away that 1 by 3 can be written outside the integral sign. So that integral of e power minus x by 3 with respect to x means e power minus x by 3 divided by coefficient of x, which is minus 1 by 3. So divided by minus 1 by 3. So multiplied by 1 by 3 divided by 1 by 3 means 1 by 3 cancels. Minus sign remains outside the bracket. Difference of e power minus x by 3 at the upper limit infinity, at the lower limit 1. So minus of, put x as infinity, e power minus infinity is 0, minus. Put x as 1, e power minus 1 by 3. So minus minus will be plus, e power minus 1 by 3, which is 0.7165. So the probability or the chance that x will be greater than 1 is 0.7165, or the chance is 71.65%. Probability that x is less than 3. Less than 3 means upper limit is 3, lower limit is minus infinity. Integral from minus infinity to 3 f of x dx, but f of x is 1 by 3 into e power minus x by 3 only for positive x values. Minus infinity to 3 means both negative and positive value comes in this. So you split this integral from minus infinity to 3 as minus infinity to 0 plus 0 to 3. So that integral minus infinity to 0 f of x will be 0, and for positive x values from 0 to 3 f of x is 1 by 3 into e power minus x by 3. Substituting and keeping 1 by 3 outside the second integral, first integral will be anyhow 0. Second integral will be 1 by 3 into integral 0 to 3 e power minus x by 3 dx. And integration of e power minus x by 3 means e power minus x by 3 divided by coefficient of x is minus 1 by 3. So multiplied by 1 by 3 divided by minus 1 by 3 means 1 by 3 cancels. Minus sign remaining can be kept outside the bracket. Difference of this e power minus x by 3 at the upper limit 3, lower limit 0. So it will be minus of e power minus 3 by 3 is minus 1, and minus e power 0 means 1. So it will be minus e power minus 1 plus 1. 1 minus e power minus 1. Use the calculator. Its value will be 0.6321. So the probability that x will be less than 3 is 0.6321, or in percentage it is 63.21%. Just look at this f of x. It is in the form alpha into e power minus alpha x. So in the power of e, there alpha is 1 by 5. Alpha into e power minus alpha x. Alpha is 1 by 5. So this a, which should be alpha, that should be 1 by 5. Coefficient of e and the coefficient of minus x in the power of e, both are same. So here the coefficient of minus x is 1 by 5. So this a must be same as 1 by 5. So without all these many calculations, we can get that a directly also. So we have the probability density function of x, where x denotes the duration or the time in which that lady speaks over the phone. Probability that duration is more than 10. probability or the chance that lady speaks for more than 10 minutes. P of x greater than 10. So x greater than 10 means lower limit is a 10, upper limit infinity. Integral 10 to infinity f of x dx, where f of x is 1 by 5 into e power minus x by 5 for x positive. Here x are all positive. Keeping 1 by 5 outside the integral sign, integration of e power minus x by 5, which is e power minus x by 5 divided by coefficient of x means minus 1 by 5. 5 gets cancelled, minus sign outside the bracket, difference of e power minus x by 5 at the upper limit infinity, lower limit 10, minus of e power minus infinity means 0, minus e power minus 10 by 5 means e power minus 2. So minus of minus plus e power minus 2, using the calculator it will be 0.1353. Probability that x will be less than 5. Probability or the chance that lady speaks for less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 means upper limit 5, lower limit will be minus infinity. Integral from minus infinity to 5 f of x dx. Now as per the definition, f of x will be 1 by 5 into e power minus x by 5 for x greater than 0, means positive x values. Minus infinity to 5 means negative values also come. So split this integral from minus infinity to 0, 0 to 5. So that in the first integral from minus infinity to 0, f of x will be 0. In the second integral it is 1 by 5 into e power minus x by 5. Integration with respect to x. Only the second integral remains for the calculation. First integral will be 0. So keeping 1 by 5 outside the integral sign, integration of e power minus x by 5 is e power minus x by 5 divided by coefficient of x is minus 1 by 5. So 5 gets cancelled. It will be minus of difference of e power minus x by 5 at the upper limit 5 and lower limit 0. Minus, put x as 5 e power minus 1, minus, put x as 0, e power 0 is 1. So it will be 1 and minus e power minus 1, using the calculator it is 0.6321. Then probability that x is greater than 5 less than 10 means the probability or the chance that lady speaks for more than 5 minutes less than 10 minutes. The duration of the lady speaking over the phone is between 5 and 10 minutes. Integral from 5 to 10 f of x dx. F of x 5 to 10 means x are all positive. So f of x is 1 by 5 into e power minus x by 5. Integration with respect to x. 1 by 5 constant kept outside the integral sign. Integration of e power minus x by 5 is e power minus x by 5 divided by coefficient of x means minus 1 by 5. 5 cancels, minus outside the bracket which is minus of. Difference of e power minus x by 5 at the upper limit 10, lower limit 5. So minus. Put x as a 10, e power minus 10 by 5 means e power minus 2, minus. Put x as a 5, e power minus 5 by 5 is e power minus 1. Multiplying by minus 1 it becomes plus e power minus 1 and minus e power minus 2. Use the calculator, it is 0.2325. In a certain city, the duration of a shower is exponentially distributed with the mean equal to 5 minutes. The duration of a shower is exponentially distributed with the mean equal to 5 minutes. So we shall denote x as the duration of the shower in a city, which is an exponential random variable with the mean mu equal to 5. What is the probability that the shower will last for 10 minutes or more, less than 10 minutes, between 10 and 12 minutes. So we shall say x denote the duration of the shower in minutes. Given the mean is 5, but for exponential distribution mean is 1 by alpha. So 5 must be equal to 1 by alpha, or alpha will be equal to 1 by 5. So for this exponential random variable x, we can write the probability density function f of x, which is alpha into e power minus alpha x for x positive and 0 otherwise. Putting alpha as 1 by 5, we have this expression. Now the probability that x will be great 10 minutes or more, duration of the shower will be 10 or more minutes, means x is 10 or more, x is greater than or equal to 10, probability. Lower limit 10, upper limit infinity, 10 to infinity f of x dx, and f of x is putting alpha as 1 by 5, it is 1 by 5 into e power minus 1 by 5 into x, x by 5, integral from 10 to infinity. 1 by 5 into integration of e power minus x by 5 is e power minus x by 5 divided by the coefficient of x is minus 1 by 5. 5 cancels, minus outside the integral sign, minus difference of e power minus x by 5 at the upper limit infinity, lower limit 10, so minus, putting x as infinity, e power minus infinity is 0, minus, putting x as 10, e power minus 10 by 5 is e power minus 2. So minus of minus will be plus e power minus 2, which is 0.1353. The probability or the chance that shower will last for 10 or more minutes is 0.1353. What is the probability that shower will last for less than 10 minutes? Probability P of x less than, probability that x is less than 10 will be same as 1 minus probability that x is greater than or equal to 10. 1 minus probability of not this. 1 minus probability that x will not be less than 10 means x greater than or equal to 10. And probability that x greater than or equal to 10 is already calculated in the previous part, 0.1353. So 1 minus 0.1353, 0.8647. This gives the probability that x will be less than 10. Shower will last for less than 10 minutes. Probability or the chances 0.8647. Probability that shower will last between 10 to 12 minutes. So what is the chance or the probability that there will be shower for 10 to 12 minutes? Probability that x is greater than 10 and less than 12. Lower limit 10, upper limit 12. So integral from 10 to 12 f of x dx. F of x is 1 by 5 into e power minus x by 5. So keeping 1 by 5 outside the integral sign, integration of e power minus x by 5 is e power minus x by 5 divided by coefficient of x is minus 1 by 5. So 5 cancels, minus outside the integral sign, difference of e power minus x by 5 at 12 and 10. Minus of, put x as 12, e power minus 12 by 5, minus, put x as 10, e power minus 10 by 5 or e power minus 2. So minus e power minus 12 by 5 plus e power minus 2, or e power minus 2 and minus e power minus 12 by 5. Use the calculator, it will be 0.4461. The probability that a shower will last there will be shower for 10 to 12 minutes is 44.61%. More questions we'll see in the next video.